to not throw away our confidence, not to be overcome by the tribulation. You have to remember that the battle is fixed. And the battle belongs to God if you're a child of His. Amen. You know, sometimes we want to take Him back ourselves. Now, we know we got this fight coming up this weekend, right? Right. And I know some of you all may be going with Mayweather. Some of you all may be going with Pacquiao, okay? I want Mayweather to win too. But yet this week I heard, I don't want to say but, yet this week I heard Pacquiao, they did an interview with him. And this time, he's a different man going into the battle. He had been, because of his life of poverty and then him being placed into the position he was and to have the opportunity that he's had, he's a very, very rich man in his country. In the home that he lived in, it's walled like they used to wall back in David's day. Them kind of fences on his, they call it a compound. Right. And when they went into his home, it was gorgeous. But the man began to say that during this course of life, he has been a whoremonger. He's been cheating on his wife, even though they were talking about how he's a congressman or whatever, and he's some kind of statesman in his country. He still was an average sinner. But this time, it's been a change. He has accepted Jesus as his Lord and Savior. He's a born-again believer. He said, no, he's now faithful to his wife. He's still giving things away. They were saying, like, if you keep giving things away, you're not going to have them. He said, no. He said, I'm going to keep giving, and God is going to keep giving back to me. So I was saying to myself, okay, Meriwether now. Come on. I say Mayweather, but I'm saying, okay, Meriwether now. We know you still counting now. This man over here talking about God. Okay, but we going to see. I'm not going to jump ship. But I was hearing a different man. And sometimes we have to change our mind about our lifestyle, our method of operation or mode of operation. We have to change our mind about the circle of people we communicate with on. We have to change our mind about even the situations that we find ourselves in. So today, as I said, we're going to deal with why faint in tribulation. Faint means a lack of courage and spirit, lacking strength of vigor, perform, offended, or accomplished atmosphere. Have you ever had something come up on you and you be going along, you be doing all right, but this thing come up on you and zap the very spirit out of you? I mean, all joy and oh wow, it's like you got the weight of the world on your shoulder. That's what happens when we faint in the middle of what we're going through. When we faint in our trials and our tests. Some of us might have trials in our marriages, trials with our children, trials on our job, trials in our health. It may be tribulations in our health. All those things I just named, it may be a tribulation. Yet we have to not faint. We have to not lose courage. We can't lack strength. We have to say that we're strong in the Lord in the power of His might, even if we feel that we're weak. We have to keep speaking that we can do all things through Christ. You don't have to feel strong all the time, but at that particular moment that you need your strength, that's when He can strengthen you. Amen. Hallelujah. You have to make sure that your atmosphere is going to be accomplished because God is going to complete it. Not us, not how we feel, but our position is to not lose our faith, not to faint, not to give up, not to throw in the towel. Tribulations is distress or suffering results from oppression or persecution, always trying experiences. Some of us think that we probably learn the most from our own experiences. But the more I live, I realize that I learn more from other people's experiences. Because when you learn from your own experiences, the consequences you still have to deal with. They're going to leave you tattered and torn. They're going to leave you. The other day I thought about something that happened early in my 20s, and it was really something that was really void that I did. Yet, when just thinking about it, I said, I said something out loud to the effect of regretting the fact that I can't go back 30-some years of my life or 40-some years of my life. But when my mind ran back there, it was like, oh, I hate that I did that. Yet, I can't let that zap me, or I can't let it take my